Hi, welcome to Professional Writing, ENC 3250. I'm your instructor record for the course. My name is Parker Stackman. I wanted to go over the syllabus with you guys real quick. So if you go ahead and open that up, we can kind of go over it together a little bit. Just a couple things I want you to know for the semester. First, the required textbook is a custom edition, but we just got a new one of it. So if you go to the bookstore and your edition doesn't have color on the pages, make sure you get the one that has color on the pages because that is the new one that's going to have the correct page numbers on it. It's listed on the syllabus. It is ISBN number 978-1308-175171. The other thing you're going to want to know is you need to have Microsoft Word for this course. I do not take documents or anything else. So if you have a Mac and only have Pages, you're going to want to purchase Microsoft Word. You can get it at the campus bookstore for like $9, I think. It's really cheap. SGA did a really great job of getting a deal with Microsoft Word, Microsoft Office, actually. So it has like PowerPoint and everything. So just make sure you pick a copy of that up if you don't already have one. You'll also need reliable access to the internet. You'll need to be able to access Canvas. There is a note on my syllabus saying that learning Canvas is your responsibility. I'm not a Canvas expert, so I can't help troubleshoot you through everything on Canvas. I can help you with things in the course though. But you need to make sure you understand how to use Canvas as well. So what is professional writing? This is a course that's going to help you write in the professional world. So we're going to talk about memos, business letters, proposals, things like that. So those are the things we're going to cover this semester. If you look in the general course information on page 1 and 2 of the syllabus, it'll give you bullet points about all the different things that we're going to do. And then if you look at structure of the course, this is really important. So everything's broken down into weeks. So you'll have week 1 through week 16 on there. And if you read this, everything's due on Sunday night. It's because we start class on a Monday, so Sunday is going to be a full week. So even if you added the course late, you'd still have a couple days to get your work done. So Sunday at 11:55 p.m. is when everything is due. That's Eastern Standard Time. So if you are not living in Florida, if you live somewhere in a different time zone, make sure you adjust your due time accordingly. I live in Chicago, so when things are due for you at 11:55, it's 10:55 my time. So just keep that in mind. So everything is broken down into 5 sections. There's the read section, which will have documents for you to read. It'll also tell you what pages and the text to read. Then there's the view section. We'll have videos like this one. We'll have tutorials, sometimes Vogies or PowerPoint presentations or Prezis. Just anything that's going to be something that you view or access content online that has a visual component to it. That's going to be in the view document. The discuss document, that's going to be where your discussion groups are each week. You're broken into 5 discussion groups. Each discussion group has 5 students in it, so it's a small amount of people to kind of keep contact with. There'll be a question every week, you'll have to answer it, and then you'll have 2 days to respond to your teammates. Make sure you respond to your teammates, and then, if your teammate says something interesting, respond back. So it kind of keeps that discussion going and keeps it lively. The submit section is going to be where you submit your tests, your writing assignments, things like that. And then review, and that'll be a section that just tells you what you might want to review before going into the assignments for that week. So for example, when I grade writing assignment 1, it'll say review writing assignment 1 a week later. You'll want to sign into class at least 3 times a week. I'll write an announcement, usually at the beginning of the week, letting you know what's going on that week, but also giving you any feedback maybe on tests or things like that. So make sure you check in and check the announcements. Please look ahead. After the first week, I'm going to start opening stuff up a week ahead of time. So when week 2 starts, you'll also have access to week 3. So just make sure that you read ahead in case you have a vacation planned or something like that. I also have a forum called Parker's Perspective. That's where you need to ask any questions that are a little larger than just, hey, I didn't understand this question on the test. What's the right answer? But something that maybe everyone could benefit from. I will monitor that, but feel free to answer the question if you know the answer to it, if someone asks you a question. And then That brings us to the course requirements and policies of the syllabus. There is a section on use of technology. Basically, it just says you need to know how to use your Canvas email account, and you need to use Microsoft Word, things like that. Communicating with the instructor is down on the next page, on page 4. I will be checking in every 24 hours during the weekday. So I check in like 3 or 4 times during the weekday, each weekday. I usually disconnect on Friday afternoon and don't check my email again until Monday morning. So note that all of the assignments are due on Sunday night. If you have questions, try to ask them, before like 5 on Friday. Sometimes I head out of town a little earlier if I'm going out of town or something like that. So just make sure that you're looking ahead in the course. That's a good business practice as well. My email policy I have bolded because I only will contact you through Canvas. If you email me at my .fgcu.edu account, I will not answer. So make sure that you email me through Canvas. Email me in a professional manner. Dear Mr. Stockman, dear Parker, whatever you want to do. Blah, 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 sincerely, your name. It's good practice. It also lets me see that you are learning elements in this course. For example, if we have already talked about the red level strategies, you'll want to include those in your email. If we talk about the red and the green level strategies, you'll want to include those as well. Things like that. The plagiarism section is right there. Don't plagiarize. You'll get a 0 on the assignment. You will probably be dropped from my course if you're caught plagiarizing. And I will have to report you to the Dean of Students office. That's no fun. Don't plagiarize. All right, late work. I don't accept late work. If you have a really extenuating circumstance, please let me know, but let me know before the assignment's due. Don't let me know after it's due. So say maybe you're sick and you just don't think that you can get your work done. Email me on Saturday and ask for an extension. I'll probably say yes. Just make sure you ask me ahead of time. Submitting assignments just in the Canvas drop boxes. You'll see them under Submit each week. It shouldn't be difficult. If you have a problem, though, let me know. You'll see that I have a plus-minus scale for grading that is consistent with how the professional writing instructors teach this course. So you need to have a C or higher. That means you need to have a 70% in this course or higher. I don't round grades up or down or anything like that. So if you have a 91.8, that's considered an A-. It's not considered an A. If you have 92.0, it's considered an A. So look at that. Then there's the content that you probably see on every syllabus, the academic behavior standards, the disability accommodation services, and the student observance of religious holidays. So just make sure you read those. And then finally, we have the brief description of assignments on the last page, page 7. So look over those. If you have any questions, please feel free to email me. A little bit about me. I actually graduated from FGCU in 2010 with my master's in English. I teach online because I'm going to school in Chicago right now to get my MFA in creative writing fiction. And I have 2 bachelor's degrees from the University of Georgia, one in English and one in theater that I got in 2005. I have taught this course, I think like 10 or 11 times now, so I'm pretty familiar with the content, pretty familiar with the things that you need to know. I'm actually retooling a lot of the assignments this semester, so it keeps it lively for everyone. If you have any questions about anything, just please feel free to email me. And also, if you need if you need an answer to your question really quickly, leave your phone number. I can call you and talk to you that way. It might, we might miss each other through email if you need like an answer that night or something. So just if you have a really, really dire need to communicate with me, leave your phone number and I can contact you quickly. That is about it. For week 1, you will see on the assignments that your discussion forum post is to introduce yourself. It's pretty easy. I ask that you use a Web 2.0 tool. I list a couple on there for you, like Glogster. You can make a Voki. You can create a Prezi, things like that. You can create a video if you want as well. Just some sort of visual representation so we get to see who you are and also get to learn a little bit about you. I ask that you say your major, previous jobs you might have had, hobbies, things like that. Previous jobs, so like to answer those questions, I just told you what my majors were. Previous jobs I've had, I worked as a tax accountant for 3 years, worked at a restaurant for 4 years, Blue Water Bistro. It's in Coconut Point, so some of you guys might know that. And then I also worked at a J. Crew for a while, and I worked as a tutor. and I am an editor for 2 literary journals right now, and I'm a writer. So that's what I do. Um, my hobbies are obviously reading and writing. Since I'm an English person, movies, I play rugby. That's about it. So look forward to getting to know y'all, and I hope you guys have a great first week. All right, bye.